that should be going. Hello, everybody. I am Adara with Inverted Illusions, back again with another stream. This time I made sure everything's working before I hit live, thank goodness. So as the name implies, we're going to be having fun with the simulator games. Particularly this one I'm starting off with is Lawn Mower Simulator. So as you can see on the screen, I have never played this. I don't know what to expect with it other than obviously mowing lawns. Do we want tutorials? Yeah, may as well, because we don't know what to... Oh god. I have to make a person too. Alright, fine, I'll make a person. Well, the colors are already right. Company name? T? No. So close. That'll work. That did work, right? Okay, good. Company logo? What should we make the logo? Leaf, more leaves, another leaf, mower, grass, Sonic, house with what house sitting on top of Wi-Fi, tree, flower, circle. Let's go with the Sonic thing. Edit player, okay. Customize player name. I am Adara. Avatar. Oh boy. I like his beard, so I'm gonna go with that. Change my hat. Oh, okay, there it goes. I'll stick to the black hat. Confirm that. Logo placement. Yeah, let's do front and back. Uniform colors. Honestly, they're already perfect. I wish I could change the logo color. Oh well, that'll work. Yeah, I'll be fine. Test drive, okay. Have a company of your own, so you need first vehicle to get cutting. Ooh, this one looks fancy. This vehicle is equipped with a mulcher type deck. That means you cut with it. Grass clippings are cut so small. No, wait, I can't read. The grass clippings are cut so small no visible blades are left. Huh. Side discharge. Oh, okay, so these are just like the... Okay, yeah. So this one, when it goes into the bag in the back, this one completely annihilates it, and this one just yeets it out to the side. Okay. How is it this one is the most simple looking one, yet according to its stats, it's like the fastest? Actually, that one's pretty... No, this one's... No. Yeah, this one's fastest. Let's start... I guess we'll start with this one. Oh, test drive, right. You sure you want to test drive? Yes, I did click. Is that a dinosaur? That's not real. That's not real. That can't be real. There's no way you can actually... Or... Nah. Test drive area. Here you can familiarize yourself with particular vehicles. Oh, jeez, that sensitivity is high. Hold up. Hang on. Camera sensitivity. Can Can I bring it down? That didn't do it. Is that as low as it gets? Well, I guess this will work. F. Once you are on your vehicle, you will need to get it started and onto the grass. Okay, sounds easy enough. The camera's in. Wait, the camera's inverted? Okay, now I need to fix something. It's not inverted. It's just. I go. Whatever. Hold Z to start the engine. Use I and T to change throttle. Wait, I and T? You don't like forward and back? Use I and T. Oh, I see. Okay, I see it now. Change cut height with E and C. My arm just like teleport up for a second. Z to engage and disengage. Ooh. Like a helicopter down there. Okay, so... Oh, okay. Now I get it. Take a moment to get used to it and then drive over the grass and start cutting. Okay, so... I'm on a keyboard, so this is going to be interesting. I don't like how the mouse is inverted. That's ironic that me of Inverted Illusions does not like the control inverted, but I keep looking up. Oh boy, this is gonna be hard. Once on the grass, need to get your deck ready, setting the cut height. Set your cut height within the range of 5 to 6 and cut 20% of the grass. Track progress, top right bar. Oh, this thing up here. Okay. Cut the grass, crit height, fills the white bar. Okay, so they said between 5 and 6. So this goes that. Am I cutting grass? Yes, I am. I'm missing, though. Hang on. Ooh, that's way too much throttle. And I killed the engine. Why does it go straight to full blast? I don't want it to go to full blast. Oh, this is kind of disorienting. Want to get off the vehicle any reason, press and hold Q, okay. Well, let's just gung-ho it, I guess. Way too high angle. I feel like I should have started with a different simulator game, because this feels way harder than it probably actually is. Come on. Just loop around. I don't like how it's so fast. If anyone else has played this and they know how to fix the throttling issue, please let me know. I don't know how to make it go slower. And I'm missing a lot, I know I am. I'm just going to try and get just around the perimeter first, and then I'll worry about details later. But hey, we are mowing the lawn, so yeah, we are doing it. And I hit a bush. This is one reason I don't usually play with keyboard when driving is involved. I don't like how instant snappy the control is with the keyboard. You know, like with a controller, you can just lightly hit the angle and just curve into it. Keyboard snappy. There's no pressure sensitivity when it comes to keys. At least not that I know of. Okay, and then we just start going over the track we made already. Pro view. Game, listen, I just started the game. There's nothing pro about what I'm doing. No amount of holding control and... Whoa, what's happened? Oh, so it's like a... Why is it flashing? So it's a way of scanning to see how much lawn I have left to cut. Okay. It's kind of like Assassin's Creed Eagle Vision, but instead of targets, I'm aiming for grass. The most disappointing assassin ever. I'm going too high up because this... Maybe it would help if I invert the controls for the mower. Let's see if that helps any. You know, it actually does. That's kind of funny. Okay, now that I can see a little better, I can maybe not miss as much. We'll see. I might end up getting that other mower, the dark one that has like the fancy tire treads or whatever. Not because it's classier looking or higher end, but just because like it looks like it covers more surface area and has better control. I'm breezing through this like I do my yards when I mow. Although, to be fair, I don't typically go that fast or miss this much grass. I hadn't mowed in a while now I think about it. Ah well, details, details. Just gonna hook around here. I think that I'm still on the line. It's really hard to tell, and I can't hit control while... Oh, missed some. I can't hit control while I'm driving. You know what would be great with this game? A little scratch and sniff of like freshly cut lawn or something, because something's satisfying about the smell of freshly cut lawn. Or is that just me? Overloading my... Wait, I can overload my engine? And I killed it. Okay. Start the engine. Up the throttle. Drop the blades. Accelerate in reverse. Well, how am I supposed to not overload the engine if I can't control the throttle so I don't go too fast? I mean, this isn't like a pressure sensitivity with a controller's triggers. I can't just ease myself into it. I have to do nothing but dive in. Oh no, I missed that huge turn right here. And now that I've made 2 passes over, I can see the tread that I messed up and I get the urge to fix it. It's not the most professional way to fix it, but it does make me feel a little better. Okay, there we go. How do I not overload the engine, game? Tell me that. Because I can't lower the throttle, otherwise it just cuts off the engine altogether. Wonderful. We're going through this smoothly, I think. I don't think it has to be perfect, and if it does, then they hired the wrong mowing company. Overloading the engine, so we're just gonna let it chill for a bit. Admire our work? Question mark. Okay, good. Well, I can't help but overload the engine. I can't help it. I can't go any slower other than just tapping the W. You want me just tap it? You want me just tap the button? Does that make it better? What the Oh god, this jeez. Forgot that I had I forgot that I had the sounds enabled. Oh my god. Uh static the Static the Fool, thanks for the follow. I hope you're enjoying the ever entertaining world of mowing lawns. If you don't have a lawn yourself, then live vicariously through me so that I can provide you with that feeling. Oh, there's sounds. What was that? Uh, cut. And I can't slow down, and I can't cut any higher because then it'll just mess it up. I'm pretty sure that other sound I heard was probably notifications overlapping. I'll fix that later because I'm already in the game and I really don't want to mess anything else up. But yeah, thanks for the follow. Hope you enjoy. At least I know that those newer notifications actually work. Hey, nice. I win. Yeah, that's a fully cut lawn right there. That's perfection. Oh, I can leave now. Okay, well, if I could just leave, then there we go. No need to say what that is. It is mowed grass. That is what that is. Let's raise the blades. Uh, well, now that that's taken care of, let's get out of here. Um, okay. And we are done. Flawless. Okay, so now it's asking me to purchase a vehicle, but I don't like this one too much because, ironically, it goes too fast. Now this, top speed at 4, that's half this thing, so this might be the better option. Oh, it's expensive, though. Yeah, static, right? Pure... Oh, the dream begins. I don't need the game to have pop-up notifications, too. I'm already gonna have... Weed eaters? Well, no one told me I had to allocate funds for weed eaters, too. Well, these things are fancy. The weed eaters that I use back at home, the handle is like... One is right here, and the other is right here. You don't get this two-handle thing. I guess I'll take it. Contract map. Okay, so now we're going to the front garden. Okay. Let's hit up the garden. Once you select a contract, you can see information about its value and requirements. They need 99% cut. Okay. Cutting height 5 to 6, so that's what we had before. Ground check time limit. Wait, I'm being timed on this? Recommended cut time is 26 minutes. Yeah, we got this. Must assign an employee. I am the employee. Look, there I am in all my goateed glory. Vehicle? I don't have any... I don't have any to choose from, so... It's kind of obvious what I'm what I'm gonna use. Now the question is, am I eventually going to get one of those huge tractor mowers, like a full-on big wheel John Deere tractor with a huge mowing trailer in the back, like what they use for like crops and stuff. That would be fun and satisfying. Pulling the trailer would not be satisfying, but oh, this has pretty flowers, so I could mess up the flowers. I should not do that. Okay, let's try to play this a little smart. Uh, um, uh, yeah, I'm done looking at that. Ground check phase. Start of each contract, a small period to look around. I'm guessing it's to like. I can sprint. Okay, so we are on the lookout for things that are in the yard because we don't want to run over the. Sorry, that was notification on my phone that I should probably mute while I'm doing this. There we go. Now then, we need to find more junk. I mean, precious items that's left behind by the owner, because they don't want their toys and back scratchers and whatnot run over. At least I wouldn't. Close out of my phone because I need to have that. Yes, yes, Static. There is a dinosaur DLC. I don't have the money for that right now, but who knows if it gets if this gets like popular enough, and if anyone wants to see it, then I can possibly look into it. But for right now, we have to wonder about if it's actual dinosaurs or if Chris Pratt is just pulling our chains. Where's the other? Oh, like full on sprint. Okay. Why can't I go all around this person's property? I'm supposed to be mowing the yard. I should not have access to their surprisingly fancy patio. Or their cars. Jeez, could I drive this? Come on. Let me. Don't look at the license plate. Let me in. Fine. I don't know what else I'm supposed to be looking for. I know that the obvious answer is more potential junk that I could possibly definitely break with the mower and the weed eater. But I don't see anything. I mean, you could let me know if you saw something, but I'm not seeing anything. Imagine trying to mow grass while escaping dinos. That would be intense. The worst part is that I would keep stopping and trying to back up to make sure I get the pass just to panic. There we go. Just to panic and gun it again. Alright. So, I want to do this smart. So, the smart thing would be to start with the weed eater. Sorry. The string trimmer. Fancy. So, string trimmers, for those of you who don't use them, they have this little usually a plastic or some type of fiber cord that runs through the bottom, and whenever you, well, obviously do this, it cuts at the edges. It's essentially a hand mower. So I'm gonna make a pass around the edges with this first, so that way I don't have to worry about running Big Bertha into anything. I named the mower Big Bertha, by the way. So I don't want to hit the flowers because I get the feeling that I would possibly get fired if I did that. Don't hit the flowers. I don't like how the stop. Am I even hitting the? Okay, I am. It's hard to tell if I'm even hitting anything with this thing sometimes. That car looked like the Batmobile, right? I mean, even Bruce Wayne needs his lawn mowed. I don't think that he's out there hopping on whatever brand mowers they have in DC and going at it. And you know that Alfred's too classy to be jumping on a mower himself. Or maybe he would, I don't know. He gets down and dirty doing stuff like cleaning up Batman's wounds and stuff himself. So maybe he's not above doing a little yard work. Heck, if anything, he probably finds it relaxing. So much weed powder. From the grass, I mean. The yard grass, you know. I'm probably going at this too meticulously, but I feel like it'll pay off in the end game. That, and I want to make a genuine effort with a game like this. I know that there have most definitely been other people, both most likely streamers and YouTubers themselves, actually playing this game, but I want to try to actually play it as it's intended. Like, give it a true effort, not just meme it into oblivion and, I don't know, download a dinosaur game to play in place of it because it offers things that it doesn't give. I don't know. I do like the sound though. I will say that. The sound of it going nee 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 nee. Annoying when I do it, satisfying when the game does it. And really, that's how life should be. If you don't think so, then, I mean, there's always the no audio version. You just, mute and watch. But for me, I'm going to stay annoying. I came into this world cringy and annoying, and I'm going out the same way. Alfred would definitely enjoy it, find it relaxing. Yeah, I think so too. Alfred strikes me as that guy that wants to learn how to do things like this. He'd probably even be like rocking his own private garden somewhere for all we know. Alfred looks like the kind of guy that would be I don't know, making hybrid roses or something in the Bat Cave. That one spot of sunlight that shoots through the cave. He would have like a garden of roses or something down there. I was not having it down all the way. I feel like this was the way that it's supposed to be done. I know that there's probably people, real life and game, now that I think about it, that probably use the what they call this thing, a string trimmer. I'm too southern. I'm just gonna keep calling it a weed eater. There's probably people that use the weed eater for detail work after the fact. But I mean, if you do good enough edging work beforehand, you don't really need to do this after. It's like whenever I used to work at a grocery store, they have the yes, they have those wide head brooms that you get over the floors and everything. And yeah, you can do those over the floor, but they also have the regular brooms that you get underneath like the cabinets and stuff. And I would always go around the entire store at night after it's closed, of course, and I would sweep under the edges those uh of those aisles, the cabinets and everything. I would get underneath them and make sure it's all in the center, and then follow up with the big broom. That way, I only need the small broom afterwards just to put it in a dustpan afterwards. Any kind of wait, what? I don't know why it's saying you posted links. I didn't see anything. Without flat out posting it, what was it that you said? maybe I can make a brief detour to fix the settings or something. Because I don't want people to get punished in chat just because they're interacting. That kind of defeats the purpose. Also, Static, to be fair, this is like one of the first truly engaging times that I've had to see how Streamlabs bot moderates things, so obviously it's not going to be perfect. Oh yeah, that the quotes might have done it then. The Streamlabs is like the bots are a bit finicky with that, so it might have been the quotes. Well, still, sorry about that. If it does it to you again, though, I'll try to see about fixing that. By the way, while I am thinking about fixing things, how is the sound? It's not too quiet, is it? Because there should be, obviously, the sounds of a small motor going off right now. And the sound of, like, doing it again? Did it happen again? I see the warning pop up talking about links again, but it it gets to deleting it before I could see what was actually said. Okay, good. I didn't want it to be too quiet, but I also didn't want it to sound like a loud, obnoxious mower, like it would in real life when you're actually doing stuff. I know many of people who have had stories of them trying to do projects, be it recording, stream, or otherwise, and a rogue lawnmower outside of their booth happened to get in the way of it. I'm not saying it happened here, but I'm just hoping that it's that nice level of you can hear it, but it's not annoying. If anything's gonna be annoying here, it's gonna be me, not the lawnmowers. It wasn't the exclamation, I can tell you that. Imagine it as a figure too much of the stream. Strip smite you. Well, I know that some commands are programmed into Streamlabs to work. Like in the title, you see the exclamation mark and then one of the four words. Those are commands I put into Streamlabs myself so that it has stuff pop up in case anyone's ever curious or wanting to like look at what's going on, like the name of the game, or how long we've been live, stuff like that. Lawnmower IRL is like, I will say though that one of the chores that I've had while growing up, obviously mowing the lawn, I actually did enjoy. While yes, where I live it is like stepping outside into the oven, I will say though that like that serenity of just working at your own pace and listening to music while you do it, while I don't have music right now because I don't have anything that will not get me stricken by copyright at the moment. Listening to music while mowing the lawn is like one of the best things. At the like lately I've just been listening to music when I'm doing other chores or if I'm like having to go to town or something like that, then I put on music either on Spotify or my phone or something like that. So, like, music makes everything better, is what I was trying to get to before my own inability to finish sentences got in the way. And mowing the lawn, or any chore really, is no exception to that. By the way, we are aiming for at least like a 3 or so hour stream, so if you're wanting to kick back and vibe out to some borderline ASMR ish style mowing, then be my guest. I'm looking forward to the company and to see just how far I can go in this. I'm hoping to get at least like, I don't know, maybe 2 lawns fully mowed. I don't really know how big the lawns get. This is probably one of the most tedious games that I've ever played. Music definitely makes a lot of things better, like drawing. It's funny you mentioned drawing because recently I had actually gotten myself I don't want to say professional, but a more professional-ish style drawing tablet. So, like for digital artwork on the art program I use is a Fire Alpaca. But I was considering doing like drawing streams. Obviously, I'm not a good artist at all, really. It was more or less just wanting to like I want to learn, and also I used to do minor drawing like on my phone with my finger or with a stylus. Got time also, you should be asleep. Well, I mean, we should all be asleep really, but that's the whole point of the twilight hours. That's the whole point of basically how my schedule is set up. Because I don't want to say I'm a chronic insomniac, but I am definitely awake more often than I need to be in life. I should be asleep right now. But instead, I am giving that time away to those like me who struggle with sleeping. Ah, finally, I can rest my finger for a second. Drawing tablet, yes, I tried it once so far, and I made a very, very, very rough mock-up of my OC, which obviously by the animated PNG, well, semi-animated PNG that you see there, Adara, which is me. I made a like a little of the torso and like the head area and stuff on it, and it works just fine. Like I've been wanting to have something that has pressure sensitivity for drawing, because whenever you use drawing tablets, or well, not drawing tablets, whenever you use like a program on your phone and you're using your finger to draw, there's not very reliable sensitivity that you can get. So like pressure sensitivity where you press, I don't really know how to put it. Like you make a line and it's just a solid line. So like if you have pressure sensitivity, then the tips at the beginning and the end of that line gets a bit thinner, and they sometimes you can even edit like translucency with a sensitivity. So like how you could even edit like how see-through it is by how hard you press on the pad. I'm not doing that one. I prefer using different. I prefer doing different layers to that, because with layering the whole layer itself, you can better control the how see-through you make it. You drew that? No, no. This picture right here that you see down here, I did not draw that. That was done by a Twitter artist, an amazing Twitter artist at that, who their at escapes me at the moment. But no, I did not do that. I wish that I could draw that good, and maybe, who knows, eventually I'll probably get to that if I practice enough. But no, I did not make that. So I will go ahead and say that before it somehow gets back to him and saying, "Hey, this person's claiming your art." No, no, no. I commissioned it, and I am very thankful when I got it. It's I don't remember off the top of my head, but maybe later on after the stream if I can remember, then I'll probably drop a link to his channel, or not his channel, to his Twitter, so that if you want a writer's style commission, if not you, then someone else, then they'd be available for you. But they were very nice. That it took a little while to get it, I will say that, but I mean, everyone's got stuff going on in their lives, and I was not rushing them at all. If anything, I was encouraging them to take even more time to finish, because mental health is very important, and with the struggles they were going through, they needed to take time to themselves, which I get. Yeah, well, it's again, it's easily confused on that, so that was definitely my fault on my wording. I'm sorry about that. But no, I did not make this. But I did get permission to use it, so there's that. If I drew anything, then it was like I made a very rough sketch of how I wanted the jacket and scarf designed for this, and that's the extent that I drew. But even then, final product, that was all him, not me. We're almost done doing all the edge work, and then it should be smooth sailing from there. Okay, finger rest while we get over here to this last bed. Excuse me. Okay, quick little stretch. It's been 47 minutes already. Not on this 1 yard. I mean, like, stream time total. Time flies whenever you're having fun, and when you have someone to talk to. Oh, crud. Hit a flower. See, that exact thing is what I've been trying to avoid this whole time. Lo and behold, is the very last bed that I actually do it. Ah. And yes, it does look very nice. It's easily one of my favorite pictures. I have three main artists that I have done work for my Adara. Well, technically four artists, but one of them was more or less a. Well, no, actually, yeah, I could just say four. I've had four different artists make different versions of Adara under their art styles, and as far as like channel banner goes, this one, the Riders style, was easily my favorite, mostly because Sonic Riders was like one of my favorite games ever growing up, and you might even see me playing it at some point on stream because I do have it on. I have Riders and Zero Gravity both on emulator and running perfectly fine. So who knows? Maybe if anyone wants to see that, they could just let me know, and I'd be more than happy to play those. Sadly, I don't have any like character or like mechanic mods going on it. I'm sure that you would get to that point. Yeah, that is the point. That is the plan as far as art goes. Hmm. I wonder. Just like make a motor overloaded. Motors. Your vehicle's motor load is displayed at the bottom right. Where? You mean to tell me that going straight overloaded the weed eater's motor? That right there? That's a straight line. I'll just get the. Wait, did I miss a spot over here? No, that's just the turn. Okay, well, now I could have mowed while running. Yeah, well, that would have broke the weed eater. Let's not do that. Okay, let's put that back. And now we're getting on the big boy. Okay, so Zeta. I'm glad that it still has the little tutorial hint down there, even though I definitely. Like I was saying, I'm glad that it still has the tutorial hint down there, even though I I forgot what I was saying. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Oh, the back wheels turn. Ooh. Oh, hang on, this is fancy. I wasn't expecting this level of class. Hold up. Okay, cut height not engaged. Oh, Q to lower the. Okay, yeah, and then there we go. Your performance during cutting will affect how much money and reputation points you earn on the contract. I'd love to see you play Riders. I've played it once myself and make my ankles sore because you played the free riders. No. the like when it comes to the riders games, the free riders is the one you want to actually avoid because I've heard so many things about that. First things first, gotta hit the Pro Vision. Whew. You see why my arm just like shot up whenever I was looking around? Jeez. Oh yeah. See all that time that we spent with the weed eater. This is where it's paying off. Getting the perfect angles. The best part is we don't have to worry about getting too close to the bushes and stuff. It's just all running smoothly. See, this is where the satisfying moments come in. At least I'm very satisfied right now. This is nice. This makes me wish that I had a mower kind of like this when I mowed yards, but I was actually using a zero-turn mower. A zero-turn mower is it's one of those where you kind of feel like you're in a mech suit when you're using it because on the left and right sides there's bars that come up across you, and you move by pushing the bars forward, kind of like a rowboat. So if you want to turn left, then you have to push the right bar forward and pull the left bar back towards you. And then vice versa for if you want to go to the right or whatever. You want to go to the right, then you push the left stick out and pull back on the right stick. I think I said that right. Pull back on the left and push up on right. Yeah. And obviously hit in reverse, you just pull back on both of them. That is one of those things that really made you feel fine. It's like filling stuff in on a Minecraft build. Right. Yeah, right. It's definitely like that same level of satisfaction, just not so much on the like whenever you put let's see, like list of like satisfying things that you can do when it comes to video games. There is finishing off that last opponent and then getting the victory at the end, obviously. There is, like in Minecraft, you said you filling in something, so like you are laying down groundwork for a home or something, and then you place that last block down to finish off the flooring for it or whatever, or filling in the ceiling or something like that. Papa had one in his garage at one point. Yeah, those things are really fun to use, and they go fast too. Like you have to be careful when you're using those, especially if you're on uneven terrain from when you're mowing, because if you're not careful and you're just like gunning the mower, it's gonna take you. It's gonna take you fast, and if you're not ready for it, I don't really know what to tell you other than just good luck. Before I go over there, I'm going to cut this section right here off, so that way I don't have to worry about keep doing this little semi-awkward turnaround right here. Yeah, zero turns, they go fast. I'm talking about like Sonic levels of gotta go fast mowing. Like if you ever wanted to speed run mowing your yard, you use a zero turn. Ground damage? You've managed to damage the ground. Wait, what? Oh, crud. Okay, I raised the blades up to 6 instead. Hopefully that will prevent me from doing that again. I think that the problem was that I probably was cutting the wheel too hard. So if I cut the wheel too hard while mowing... Yeah, I see it right there. that spot next to the back wheel, that is what happens whenever you cut, whenever you are, whenever the blade is too low and you cut the wheel too hard while you're mowing. So on a like a not even play, not a on a not even place, it will dig into and scoop it out like a high-powered shovel. And that's what I did. I messed that up a little. But the important thing is we raise the blades. Gotta go fast, yeah. Sometimes going fast is not the best course of action. But the important thing though is we've got the blades raised a bit. I don't know how noticeable it will be compared to the rest of the yard that was mowed at probably that 5 centimeter height. I'm hoping that it's not too noticeable, because if it is, it's just gonna set off OCD like no tomorrow. I do have to be careful cutting the turns too, because I don't want the grass to whenever you are mowing and you turn, there's this like I don't really know how to describe it, but it bends. Like, this is actually a very detailed game despite it just being about mowing yards. I'm gonna make a couple passes around this thing to get the area a bit better. But like, yeah, you can see where I turned because of how the grass folded while I was turning. So I actually really appreciate that they had foresight to do simple stuff like that, because as far as a lawn mowing simulator game goes, or just a lawnmower game in general, they didn't have to put in the extra time to map that in, but they did, and the fact that they did is really cool. Wait, what did you do? You say you harmed the ground? Ah, yeah, so yeah, you saw it. So yeah, the blades at the bottom of the lawnmower, very sharp, spinning very fast, and if you have the angle just right, then you may as well have as far as your yard is concerned, you may as well be going at it with a shovel, because it will chop away at that lawn like it's nothing. I think that I'm going to go ahead and finish this section towards the entryway, so that way I could just go straight and do the other part. Very epic, yes. Yes, it is. Then again, I've heard the same thing about Power Wash Simulator 2 and how the water physics work fairly well on it. I don't think that it has like a extremely high tier physics, like running water makes little mini streams on the ground or something. I doubt it does that. But as far as like, again, simulator games go, it's fairly detailed, which I do have Power Wash Simulator downloaded too. So if anyone wants to see that on the next Simulator Sundays, or if they want to see me keep playing this, I'm open to suggestions. I'm not against playing the same game over and over, because I mean, I want to beat these about as well as you can a simulator game, at least. So I will definitely be revisiting this game. If I don't hear anyone saying that they want to see something though, I'm probably just gonna default back to this next week. This is really nice. I like this. I know I don't have to go all the way around here, but I'm trying to fix those turn points that will happen in the grass. It's kind of weird. I'm actually mowing this like I would in real life, which is cool. Uh, it doesn't feel right saying that that mowing lawns is cool, but at the same time, I don't know. It's hard to describe, right? Like, it's mowing the lawn. It shouldn't be a feel good anything to some people. I mean, some people despise mowing the lawn, but this is actually enjoyable. And as far as mowing lawns go, I'm technically making a cardinal sin by mowing against the way that I've came. But I want to see if it has that level of detail too. Like, I want to see if you can tell a difference if you mow in the opposite direction. Use my Pro Vision real quick. Okay, yeah, just get that little bit right here. Trim that. Catch this edge. Okay, so no, you can't fully tell the difference. Like, there might be a slight discoloration as far as going against the curve goes, but I didn't see it. So, I mean, if you see it, let me know. I'll be nice to know. But I didn't see it. Yeah, I thought so. There's just one more little patch right here. And then I will make a wide turn so that I can get that. See, if my blades were still low, then that would have dug into the ground because that was such a sharp turn and I was on a slight incline. You can barely see the incline, but trust me, it's there. Clip into that flower a little. Provision. Yeah, we're getting into the provision. We've almost mowed an entire yard, so naturally we're already professional lawnmowers. Well, we're professional. Actually, now that I think about it, what do you call people that mow lawns? Because lawn mowers is the machine. Your character has a shotgun. No, it's more like Byakugan. Pshing. I could just imagine. I can imagine like Sasuke or no. There was a Naruto Shippuden. There was a time where I can only do provision when I'm sitting still. Is there no more over here? Okay, we finished this section. Nice. There was a filler episode where for some reason they were like obviously in Shippuden time, so they were more grown up. But Itachi, Sasuke's older brother, who joined the Akatsuki, blah blah blah. For some reason, he was trying to cook Sasuke eggs for breakfast, like the perfect breakfast. I don't know if you've seen this, but it was great. Not because he made great breakfast, but because he butchered it in the worst kind of way every single time. The yolk would break, or the egg would not go on the plate, or just some minor thing that you would think a extremely proficient ninja like him with special eyes who can like see blood veins in someone's body, someone who has so much skill and talent not able to fry an egg is oddly one of the most hilarious things I've ever seen. What is this? Is anyone else are you seeing this in the dirt? What is this? I didn't do this. There's like steps or something is in this yard or cut in it, whatever. Yes, you have seen. Okay, yeah, good. I'm glad I'm not the only one. For some reason, because of the situation and what's happened in that episode, it almost feels like a fever dream. Like it's not happening, but it's happening. But it's not happening, but it's happening. Like I don't know how to describe it other than just a great episode. Not for like big time emotional moments, but just like it was a great episode just for what it was. And as far as this random path over here, what do you think the lore is? You think there's some sort of like monster that's like going through here? Do we need to call MatPat and see about having the lore of Lawnmower Simulator tackled? I mean, he's already made a video of Power Wash Simulator. You know Lawnmower is somewhere on that list. It looks like mud. Yeah, it does look like mud, which is weird because, like, and I think I'm even starting to overanalyze this a little. I don't see any mud anywhere. Like, the only dirt that I see anywhere is in the flower beds. And this is not in the flower bed. This is, like, it looks like it's into the dirt. Like, you see those inside of the hole, or inside of the mud plot is like a dot, like a hole or something. Like someone with a peg leg walked through it or something. I don't know. I did see a few spots against the flower bed on the side, but we're not going to worry about that because we were told to get 99% and we're at like 98. Really, we could probably even leave without even doing the strip, but couldn't complete. Yet no, it's not. If I was to mow my yard, like my mom's yard, if I was to mow her yard and leave this big old soul patch across the yard, I wouldn't hear the end of it. And I don't even live with my mom anymore. But if I left that in her yard, then I shouldn't even come home. Like, I don't know what to say on that. 35 minutes, that's not bad. Okay, so disengage. Raise the blades. Okay. Blades are raised, so now we just need to get out of here. Vehicle conditions looking good. Engine looking good. The blades are looking nice. Now that I think about it, this is like a simulation of not just mowing lawns, but also owning your own lawn mowing company. So will I need to worry about like the upkeep of my equipment and stuff? See, that's nice. Like, will I have to worry about replacing the blades myself, or does it just happen when I... Okay, I'm wondering if everything replaces and fixes itself between jobs, or if I have to do that. Yeah, that's fine. I don't need to keep watching that. Complexity, 1 star. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Okay, so let's take a look. So, ground check earnings. Yeah, we got extra money for checking the ground. Penalties and fines. Okay, so let's see. $1 for the flowers. 25 cents for collisions? When did I hit something? Yeah, we hit the 1 hour mark. Woohoo! But seriously, when did I... Oh, was there... Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Garage is where it fixed it. Okay, so this is... So I do fix things here. Okay. Equipment garage. Night. Refuel it. Yeah, sure. Part exchange? Wait, what? Oh, I can, like, get a different one, but I don't want a different one. I also don't know how... Oh, I have 396, okay. So if I wanted this, I can't get it. But if I sold this one, I might, but I don't want to get a better weed eater just because. Exit career mode. No, I don't want to exit career mode. Oh, there it is. Okay, so this is where I can maintain it. And do a full repair. Whew, that was a lot. Check the blades. Blades are fine, but I'm still going to fix it. Fuel the tank. Yeah, we used a little bit of fuel there. Yeah, I did hit the ground that one time, but that had its own marker of, damage to the ground. A collision makes it sound like I full on hit something or someone. I don't remember doing that. Oh, that's it. Okay. Now, let's see about our next house. This one is slightly more complex, and it's got a nice gazebo. That's nice. Employee, it's your boy. Vehicle, it's your knight. Equipment is the eater, yeah. Okay, so ground check 4, recommended 30. And if it's recommended 30 minutes, then we're probably going to finish it in like 50. You don't think it'd be considered a collision, I guess? Well, I mean, it might have. I mean, if you want to be technical, the blade collided with the ground, but I don't know. We don't need an overview. I'm going to be running around already. Sonic speed. But not really, because I need to actually see the ground. object. This one only has 3 objects, so this should not take as long. We're just zooming by this right now, and if the video or playback is a little laggy, I'm sorry, but I mean this is like one of the more time-consuming, tedious moments as far as lawn mowing goes. Ha! You've got gnomed. Got him. Get gnomed. The silence is stifling. Like, I mean, it's relaxing. The birds chirping and the little, the sounds of ambiance in the room. Notification. Yeah, I know I can sprint, but I mean, I feel like I'm missing something. Am I missing something? Is there more? Is there any lore over here? Let me in. I'm tall. I'm really tall. Like I about slapped my head on that thing. Jeez. There's no jump button. Okay. Well, we learned we can't jump. Gonna keep the sprint on. Try to find it. No. Yeah, I know. It's awful. It's awful. Everyone gets gnomed at least once, but the important thing is to move through it. You're strong. I believe in you. Be proud of you. Probably would. Or they'd probably just gnome me back. Who knows? Oh, there it is. It's another frisbee. Why is it that the obstruction is the frisbee? Oh, time to get the weed eater because I am not about to run the mower everywhere and then get the edges. Actually, you know what? Fine. I will try it for this yard. I mean, you never know for certain if you don't try. Wait, what's the height? Okay, they want cut range between 6 and 7. Okay. Well, it's default at 7 already, so use throttle. Engage blades. Okay, we're playing a dangerous game here. We're going ahead and starting without the edges cut. We'll go around and cut the edges ourselves with the detail work. That, and I've gotten a little more comfortable with how the keyboard controls work. I still would prefer a... do I have to worry about the blades hitting this? I mean, these are raised rocks. Oh, thank goodness. I felt like I was walking over a landmine. So, we know that we... what was that? I heard something over there. I don't know what it was, but I heard something. Unless I didn't hear something and I'm going crazy. You could decide that for me. This actually looks like a pretty small property compared to what we just did. Or maybe is it just because it's all in one lump compared to the previous property that was in like a L shape. That and that patio walkway cuts it in the middle too, so I mean maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm the problem. No. Use string trim. I'm not even using the string trimmer right now. I have evolved beyond your help. I don't even need the string trimmer right now. Except for that detail work that I just missed back there. I'll definitely need it for that. And around the edges. And to pick up on the parts that I don't see because I'm moving. The fact that I don't think I heard anything. Oh no. No. Don't. Static, don't do this to me. I'm not crazy, I promise. Maybe. I might be crazy. But, I mean, aren't we all a little crazy? Normalcy's overrated anyways. I have such a strong urge to just go along the pathway and just zigzag my way out from the pathway. But then something in my head tells me that I probably shouldn't do that because I would find a way to mess that up. Okay, I need to have the camera on this side so I don't hit any flowers. I'm taking a gamble. I can't see. There we go. Nature tried to screw me over, but we told nature not today. I hope you aren't crazy. We all hope I'm not crazy. I hope I'm not. Vanna hopes I'm not. The toaster doesn't hopes I'm not crazy. None of us want me to be crazy. Normalcy is overrated. Oh my God. It's true though. Normalcy is overrated. Everyone's normal. You want to be unique and special. You don't want to be normal. That's why people use the term normie as an insult. Think about it. Just think about it. People call other people normies, and they don't say it in like an endearing way. In what world is an insult a term of endearment? That was definitely a Homelander moment where I was like, think about it. All the normal people out there trying to be wacky and unique, and I'm just like, look what they need to mimic just a fracture of your power. Oh goodness, I think I've been sniffing too much artificial simulated mode grass fumes. Or have I? See, you'll never know. So, how's your day been? Hopefully it's been good. It's been a fairly decent lazy Sunday for me. I didn't have to do all that much as far as like work goes. It was, I mean, yeah, I still had to work, but it wasn't like a huge taxing day. It was moderately peaceful. Mesh is being checked by mods. Smell the danger. You should smell the danger. Are you sure it's not just um grass, like freshly cut grass? Yeah, that's definitely a circle. You mow my yard right round. She tricked the chat. Quickly learning that it's not very easy to drive and read at the same time. Decent lazy Sunday, that's good to hear. I mean, everyone needs to have at least one day where they can chill out at least a little. Otherwise, you're just overworking yourself, and no one gets anything done properly if you overwork yourself. Before stream, I was actually playing No Man's Sky with my cousin and just chilling, unwinding. If you don't know what No Man's Sky is, it was a game that is all about space exploration, flexing about how it has literally an unlimited amount of procedurally generated like planets and star systems and stuff that you can explore. But when it first dropped, it was only single player, and people were promised a multiplayer experience. So, needless to say, when people played the game and saw that that vast expanse of nothingness was literal nothingness with no friends, they didn't like it. But since then, though, it's been literally years, I think, since that game dropped, and it's gotten its multiplayer. It's actually really good, and me and him were just having fun. I might post some clips where I was minding my own business and happened to accidentally teleport into the vast void of space where I fell into my untimely demise. You know, the usual. Because no game is perfect. Yes, space exploration, amazing. It actually was pretty fun too. Like the features that they added to the game as opposed to what it had when it started off. It was great. Definitely not the best game I've ever played, but it's something. And Static, if you have like Xbox Game Pass, you can already play it. It's available through Game Pass. I don't know if it's available on the Xbox console for Game Pass. I have a Game Pass on PC, but if you have Game Pass, then you already have the game technically, provided you keep up your membership thing. But other than that, yeah, it's it's fun. Definitely something to consider if anyone wanted to see me frantically try to learn how to control my ship because I'm not a good pilot in that game. Every game that I've played that has like aircraft has always been with a controller, so mouse and keyboard is jarring. Especially that control setup. I've never played anything like that. Like when you're in the ship, the mouse follow the ship follows your mouse. Like you look first person looking out of the cockpit, your mouse is in the center, and then you drag the mouse around, and then the ship pitches and yaws and stuff in that direction. I've never played anything like that before, and it's really jarring whenever you're used to like, well, obviously not having that kind of experience. Oh, yes, exactly. You could stream it instead of Roblox or Fighters. Like, yeah, I mean, you could stream the game. Ah, I found you. Nothing escapes my what's a good way of combining lawn mowing and Byakugan because I can't think of anything. You know, we're actually making really good time. We were told this was gonna take like 30 minutes or so, and we're already hitting a 11 near 12-minute mark on the yard. We might even beat it before the time limit. I wonder if I get like a pay bonus if I do that. And to be fair though, Roblox, I'm not really that into. The closest thing that I've ever done with Roblox was the Sonic Speed Simulator that dropped recently. I played a little bit of that. That was pretty fun, but I didn't really get like really into it, and I hadn't really bothered with any other games on Roblox because it's just not my kind of platform, I guess you could say. You don't know honestly. Well, it's all right. But fighters, that's something I actually played a lot before. Uh, I think that I played it up until the time when Jiren dropped as a DLC character. I stopped playing shortly before that, if I remember right. But that was a lot of fun. I mainly used like Saiyan Saga Vegeta, Goku Black, and God, who was the last one I used? Ranger 17 or Android 17, whatever you want to call him. Those were the main people that I used if I wanted to go in. Sometimes I would use Frieza or Who else did I use? Sometimes I would use Frieza or Beerus, but for the most part, it was 17 Goku Black and God, I already forgot the name, and Saiyan Saga Vegeta. Those were my mainstays, just because they were like they're not my favorite characters in the series, but they're great. Goku Black could have used a little work as far as his arc in the show goes, but eh, nothing's perfect. Started playing it around the drop of truth. One player leaves, but another takes his place. I mean, it's to be expected, I guess. And not everyone plays everything all the time, so as I leave, most likely many others just got their start. The same could technically be said for this game. As one person parked their lawnmower for the last time, I put the key in the ignition for mine. You never know. Did you know that PS4 and Xbox are going to be crossplay on fighters or just in general? Because that's a that's a big difference if it's like crossplay in general as opposed to. I knew that I was going to touch those things. I knew it. Where was it? I don't even see where I hit the ground. Where did I hit the ground? I don't even see it. Oh. Except so, yes. Nothing is perfect except so. He is the exception. But I mean, Cell is amazing by himself. Honestly, Cell is probably one of my favorite, like, Dragon Ball antagonists, period. His arc was great, his origin was great, character design's amazing. It's too bad that it was so detailed with like the dots and everything that the artist for the manga despised making him because he was so detailed as far as having those splotches all across his body. For the sake of consistency, they had to keep making them near the exact same spot every time. So manga artists actually hated making Cell, but you can't argue with perfection, and that was a great design to me. Crossplay on fighters. Okay, so what you're saying is they're gonna have PlayStation and Xbox fighting against each other. That's actually smart because I don't think there's that many fighters players as of late. Too many people either getting into Xenoverse 2 again since they made announcements that that latest movie was going to like the latest movie superheroes or whatever the thing with like Gohan or whatever, they have new characters from that movie that's going to be in the game, I believe. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's what they had said. Like two android characters from the movie. I think their names are like something probably generic, like Gamma 1 and Gamma. Wait, a ground find again? It's cutting the wheel too hard. It definitely only got it away. Yeah, Team 4 Star, Moscow X, and all them, they're amazing. If you do like discussions of Dragon Ball, though, then even though Team 4 Star is not making the Abridged series anymore, I do recommend checking out Moscow X's channel. He still goes at it with the theories and the what if stories and all that good stuff. So if you do like Dragon Ball content, check him out. 17 minutes. Check one more time. Okay, so got a small patch right there. I can pick that up on my way back. I wonder how long it would take to mow a yard like this with just the weed eater. Because it doesn't have as much surface area as the mower does. Be careful I don't cut the ground again. It'd be ironic if I cut the ground the same place that I cut it the first time. Okay, we're doing good so far. Favorite DBZ antagonists have to be Super Baby 2. Ah, so you're a GT fan. Nice. Yeah, Super Baby 2, where he controlled Vegeta and got his own unique form out of it after taking in enough power. Yeah, that was pretty cool. And it introduced us to like probably everyone's favorite transformation, the Super Saiyan 4. Personally, I love the design. I make my own like pseudo Super Saiyan 4 thing when I play Xenoverse 2, just with the little customizable bits that you could do. I mean, it's a great design. And in the like the promotional anime for the Dragon Ball Heroes World Mission or something like that, the game that's I think it's on Switch now. But the for the promotional anime where they have Goku and Vegeta as time patrollers like Trunks, and they mainly use Super Saiyan 4. The designs for that is amazing. Love GT, favorite anime actually? Well, I mean, it's a it's definitely a good one. I'm not gonna knock you for that, that's for sure. It introduces a lot of interesting concepts like the Shadow Dragons, like and also the Dark Star Dragon Balls, which by extension still Shadow Dragons technically. Well, I mean, no, Shadow Dragons are actually the normal ones. I think it's been too long since I've watched GT, so I don't know. You drew Static in his own version of Super Saiyan 4. Static is your own OC, right? That you drew yourself. I know that you have shared it in the Discord server, which you can find a link to the Discord server. Anyone who wants to join in for updates and just to chat. I know that you've shared it in the art corner there, though, right? Okay, this looks fine over here. Uh, OCD's kicking in. I see a single blade of grass just sticking itself out where it doesn't belong. There we go. Any over here? Nope, just the edges. Alright, so yes, he is. Okay, I thought so. I wanted to make sure because I like to try to remember some things as far as like designs that friends and community members and stuff have and all. Because everyone has their own designs, and am, I don't want to say I'm like connoisseur of artwork because obviously I'm not. But I do love art. I like to make it if I can. I like to see it and appreciate it if I can. And nothing is better than seeing someone pour their heart and soul into their designs. So each time that I see someone share a picture of their OC in the server or their artwork or something, I just smile because it's nice. It's a nice moment to see them showing off something that they made and that they're proud of, and it's just nice. I'm looking forward to whenever I can more competently make my own artwork so that I could do that. You know, I never thought you liked anime. Oh yeah, definitely. Like prime example, Adara D Fox, my name. I got the idea of the letter D from One Piece. It doesn't mean the same thing as it does in One Piece, but the concept of having the name D came from One Piece. And as far as like abilities for my OC as it is that I've like written and thought of is loosely based off of the Nara clan's shadow possession from Naruto. There's a lot of inspiration when it comes to ideas and concepts that I've incorporated here and there. It's just subtle, so you don't outright you don't outright see it. Like my it's not like I'm going to have a very traumatic moment and then open my eyes to have them flashing red with like the little black marks inside or whatever. Your Twitch crashed? Oh, that sucks. I hope that it loads back up for you. Or if it already loaded for you, then I'm glad it did. I hope you didn't miss too much. The strat for making the perfect turns without cutting into the dirt is just spam tap the button, so that way I get a wider turn. Okay, so I think all that's left is this patch right here. I'm just gonna back it in and then run it back over. So I think all that's left now is just the edges. So I'm going to take the blades up because I do not want to mess this up. And we are going to get the weed eater now. Honestly, now that I'm more comfortable with the controls, I think that I can actually do like do this way instead of the way I did on the first one. Came back and you were talking about the letter D. Yeah, that's I don't know how much of that you heard, but yeah, I based Adara's name off of the Will of D from Naruto. I mean, from Naruto. Yeah, Naruto. From One Piece. When I told Vanna, she was like, "Ugh, I can't." Like, she was like, "You really?" But I was like, "Yeah." She wasn't against it, obviously. Just probably didn't expect it, which is not bad at all. I think that I remember her saying that her OC obviously named Vanna like herself. I think she said hers was based like ability wise is based off of someone from Sailor Moon. Now that I think about it, I can't fully remember, so don't quote me on that. You can always ask her if you want to know the details, but I believe that that's what she had said. This is nice. Is it weird that I like using the weed eater more than the mower a little because it's a bit more? I don't want to say it's like up close and personal, but like I don't know, it feels more engaging. I have to constantly be moving around and make sure that I'm like angling it right, that I'm holding the trigger, that I'm holding the mouse down and turning and all this good stuff. I'm legitimately wondering how long it would take me to mow a yard with just the weed eater now. Very interesting. Yeah, I like to think so. At least I try to make it that way. Obviously, there's no such thing as a perfect design because designs are, um, designs are all within a matter of perspective. Some people like one thing over another, and vice versa. So, some people probably thinks that it's dumb or cringy or whatever, and some people probably thinks it's the greatest thing they've ever heard. And then you have people like me and probably you who's just like somewhere in the middle. It's like, hey, that's cool. No, it's not weird. Well, I appreciate that. I'm not gonna go all the way around this edge yet. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to whack the weeds of this side of the lawn, and then I'm going to do the other side of the lawn. I know I'm not getting anything right now because I've most likely mowed it, but I'm checking to make sure. It slightly bothers me that I can still see where that frisbee was. And I also think it's weird how it was a frisbee that I didn't see until last minute. Like the lawn before it was also a frisbee, the exact same design that I just somehow overlooked while running laps around this person's yard. Not sure how I missed. Ooh, I almost cut that. Not sure how I missed that. But it happened. Okay, let's do a quick check. Couple of nitpicky spots right there. Okay, we're gonna hit around the flower bed next. Since the conversation has changed to design, Static was meant to look like a cat, not a hedgehog. Well, I mean, that's perfectly fine. I mean, as far as designs, oh, there went a flower. That's gonna be a whole $1. As far as designs goes, with Mobians, I've noticed that like cats and hedgehogs borderline look interchangeable, with the exception that hedgehogs usually, at least the male ones, have like longer, well for them quills, like longer styles from the head, and cats obviously have the longer feline tail. Okay, we're making great progress. We might not even need to go all the way around the entire yard. We're already hitting 96%. Unfortunately, we're not going to break that 30-minute timer though, because I already see it ticking at 29, so I know that there's not 4% of grass right here in this one spot. If there was, then I don't know how on earth I missed it. Ah, there's the 4%. What? Pick up grass? What? I, I picked up grass. How did I pick up grass? Why did I pick up grass? Did I put it in my pocket? Am I did I eat it like a cow? What is okay. I'm not gonna look too into it, because if I do, I'm gonna go crazy. Well, crazier. We're all a little crazy, and I'm already there. Maybe. You don't know that. Or do you? I'm gonna have people questioning their sanity by the time that I stop this stream. But I'll leave you thinking and distracted, which is kind of the point. Besides having fun, it's also to help people get their minds off of stuff that could be bothering them. Or talk if they want to. I try my best to read everything that's said. There will more than likely get to a point where I can't read everything, but I'll still try. I couldn't draw at the time, and I was just coloring over Sonic Advance and Sonic Battle Sprites. Yeah, I mean, everyone has their start somewhere. Someone uses a template or a base or something before they make their own. I personally, with my experience in drawing, I haven't used like a base or anything yet, because I'm trying to work from the ground up. So, like I mentioned earlier, all I have so far is just like a head and a couple of semi oddly shaped circles for the body. I'm whizzing through this right now that I've gotten used to it. I say that, and then I nearly hit the flowers. I don't want to hit the flowers. They actually look pretty good. For a lawn mowing game, the flowers look nice. And I don't want to take that away. Unless I can, like, take it with me, like, in my pocket, like that grass or something. That's an exception. Now, there's a lot more down there because I didn't want to run into the bushes and risk getting a collision. I thought that I was already playing this game kind of careful, just to find out I'm apparently not playing it careful enough. That, or it's just human nature and we mess up. Or Mobian nature in my case, whatever you want to go with. I know, listen to that. Just musical. could draw Adara. Well, I mean, you don't have to. That's the thing. Like, I appreciate if you do, though, but no one has to do anything. And I'm sure not about to go out and beg or ask people to, make my mascot for me or anything like that. To be fair, Adara's design is not that complicated anymore. It used to be way more complicated. Potato, potato. Yeah. I initially had made it to where the entire jacket actually had the Twilight Princess styled blue tech thing all over it, like what you see on that scarf there. But between this design for the rider's jacket and one of the artists that I commissioned actually forgetting to put that on the jacket, the solid black with blue accents actually kind of grew on me. So I actually planned on replacing that entirely and just having just the Twilight Princess techie stuff just be like an accent more than a foundation piece. How we doing? Nice. Excuse me, just getting a quick stretch in for my neck and my back. Never mind. Oh, we're almost there. 98%. Going for it. I'm going for it. Wait, what was the percentage they wanted? 99.5. Oh. So they want a lot more than what the other one did. Well, I say a lot, but it's like 0.5. It's half a percent. It's not exactly like game changing revolutionary or anything. Did I miss some right here? Oh, I was going pretty fast around here. And now that I'm actually looking over it a bit closer, I can. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Almost hit that again. Those are nitpicky. This area around this is where I need to focus. Sorry, for a second I thought that shadow in the tree, I thought that I missed all of that. I was about to panic run over to that mower, wondering how on earth I missed that much grass. Static, oddly enough, now that you had mentioned potato, I'm actually kind of hungry now. I'm probably going to make myself some spicy Korean noodles when I get done with this. Honestly, one of my favorite, I don't want to call it a meal because it's not like an actual meal, but it's definitely one of my favorites now. I missed some right here, really? I just went over this. I have to order them online because they don't appear in like stores or anything around here, but they're good. They're like really good. It's got like a slight hint of chicken flavor, and oh, there's a flower. There's a flower, and it got Thanos snapped away. My weed eater is inevitable. Snap. I see you. I have you now. Spicy Korean noodles. Never heard of that. Well, oh wow, there's a. Do that again. Oh, oh no! How did I miss this whole flat? Look at this. How did I miss all of this? Oh, I'm gonna hit that last few percentages in like a couple of seconds. But how did I miss all of this? Couldn't complete. Yeah, I know, but I messed up, so I'm just gonna do it anyways, and they can deduct my pay or not pay me for the extra. I don't care. I should have seen this. The fact that I didn't see that I don't know. I blame the ADHD. I get distracted easily. Point is, we're not looking at it anymore. We're done. Let's go. How spicy are they? Well, I mean, it's spicy in a flavor sense, not in like a to the touch sense. It's one of those of like 37 minutes, but it's one of those peel off the papery uh film off the top, pour the powder into it, and then add water to a fill line. Microwave it for like 3 minutes, and then you just toss your fork or chopsticks in or whatever and just mix it up. They're not like super spicy. They definitely have that flavor kick as far as spice goes. But that's a good thing because it's delicious. Got 345, yeah. Oh, you got ADHD as well? Yeah, I think that I made a tag for that. Oh yeah, I skipped this stuff by accident. Unlock Amateur Challenge 1. Yeah, I have ADHD as well. Diagnosed when I was adolescent, teenager, whatever you want to call it, somewhere in like the 10 to 13 age range, maybe. I stopped taking medicine for it back then because I had a really bad. I kept getting migraines when I took my medicine, and I forgot what the medicine was I took. But more recently, I actually started taking it again. Purchase headquarters. I could do that. Monthly HQ maintenance amount. Let's see what they got. Oh, never mind. Yeah, more recently, like within the last couple of social media, sure, couple of months, I started taking medicine again, and it's actually been doing really good for me. Confirm. Sorry, I don't know where the world happened there. I could get a loan. Wait. Company value, building value, total earned, total spent. These are a lot of numbers that I'm not used to looking at. One thing's for sure though, this music is bumping. They are tearing up that. Oh, there's more. Okay, as far as wait, is this the same one I did? No, it's different. Okay, I've got 3 contracts I can hit. So can I edit company? No, I don't want to edit any of those things. You were diagnosed as a wee lad. I have gotten great control of my ADHD without the medication. I tried for the longest time. Like, I thrived when it came to like multitasking, listening to music while also studying like homework or whatever, and doing something else on the side. But at some point, it just got to be too much. We're gonna go to the 2-star. We are about to hit the 2-hour mark, so so let's say we chop this one down. 99.5 cut, 50, 5.5 to 6 point. Ooh, specific. So after this lawn, we're probably going to call it quits on the stream, but for now, we are going to dive into this one. Oh. Oh, this is in a day. Oh, geez. Well, I'm not going to be able to do both of those, so when you were 11, you started gaining control and becoming more chill. Well, I wish that I could have gotten more chill, I guess you could say. I know that my mom wishes that I did. Oof. I feel bad for the headaches that I put people through when I was growing up because I had way too much energy. That kind of is the point in the name ADHD. It's a attention deficit hyperactive disorder. So I mean, my brain firing off synapses like no tomorrow, left and right. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be checking the ground. Yeah, I think faster than I can process sometimes, and in the process of doing that, I spooky shed. Or jump scare in there? Hello? A face? Oh no, it's just a. Okay, never mind. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, I think too fast, and I can't process some things easily, and I get very distracted easily. The medicine that I take is supposed to help me with focusing and making sure that I don't like get I guess get too many headaches or something like that. And I don't necessarily remember what they say. Where do I take the mower in? Wait, you want me to run my mower through here? Are you crazy? I can't run the mower through that. It's like threading a needle when you have. Oh no. Uh, change blades. Yeah, I forgot to do that. Fill the fuel tank. Yee. Is that a person? There's people? What was that ominous sounding music? Was that a car? She's just going. Hello? Hello? She can't hear me. Okay. What was I saying? Pretty sure it was annoying when I first met. No, I mean it wasn't really. I couldn't really tell you had any like you had anything like this either. Thinking that far back actually makes me cringe a bit. Well, I mean we all go through our own. I grabbed the wrong thing. We all go through our own levels of cringe. The best thing that we can do when it comes to maturing is embrace the cringe, because if we don't, then I don't know what to tell you. I am not going to engage the blades until I get there, because this is dangerous. Okay, get a quick stretch in before we get officially started. Oh god. Thank you, Sonic Primo 6, for the follow and for the heart attack, because I forgot that I had notifications so loud. I'm keeping them like that though, it keeps me on my toes. Now, let's get started on this yard. I don't even remember what I was talking about now because. Oof, Anyways, I hope that you do enjoy the stream and yourself. We were actually just talking about going through our own levels of maturing, I guess you could say, and embracing the cringe, so to speak. Everyone has their moments in their past that they're not particularly proud of, or that they're just get embarrassed of when they think about it. Oh, my friend is here, I think. Well, if they are, then I hope that they enjoy, and I hope that you continue to enjoy your neglecting of going to sleep as well. I mean, the more the merrier, I always say. I don't mind people dropping in or not, really. I don't remember what you were talking about either. Yeah, it's a struggle. Vanna hates whenever I get sidetracked on things and forget what I'm saying or what point I'm getting to or whatever. Ooh, don't go too far forward. Because I've done it more times than I'm proud to admit when it comes to conversations or what we're doing. I forget things on the regular. But she does too. So I mean, nobody's perfect, but we also don't judge one another for our im, im, imperfections. That's it. We just learn with them, do our best to help each other out with it, and get through it from there. Yeah, yeah, it's pretty funny. Like, it's definitely one of those things where you look back and laugh. Like, with my last stream, I was fighting Streamlabs itself because I could not get the game to capture. I was set to play Fallout New Vegas, no mods, just the base game, and I'm doing a first playthrough of it, so I want it to be genuine and everything. But I could not get the game to capture, so I don't think you would be very how to get a word. Yeah, I, I don't, I don't think I would be very that word either. Whatever that word was that you can't think of, I don't think I was that either. But I couldn't get the game to capture a few days ago on Thursday. Thursday is supposed to be the days that I set aside for Fallout New Vegas. It's a relatively, it's not a new game, but it's not like ancient either. I call it Bethesda's Oblivion of Fallout. Like Oblivion to Skyrim is like New Vegas to Fallout 4, I guess. Great games, obviously. So you recognize New Vegas, yeah. So if you want to see me playing New Vegas, then be sure to tune in Thursdays, same time, 11. Well, for me it's 11:30. I don't know what time it is for you, but yeah, I do plan on doing New Vegas gameplay or New Vegas playthrough on Thursdays. My part one to New Vegas was also one that was something that you look back and laugh at instead of beating yourself up over because I spent 3 hours in the game with Streamlabs and the stream itself not picking up a single bit of audio. So the entire time was mute. Everything that I said, every moment that happened, the game itself, completely silent. Nobody dared ask. You put the music in, nice. The music in the game, it's nice, but but I think that I have the music for the most part turned down some, just because I don't know what could come up that could get me striked as far as copyright goes and stuff, and I'm still, I'm still a small creator. I don't want to have to deal with the legality of a copyright strike or anything like that. That, and I don't know how Twitch handles music as compared to YouTube. Warning, overload the engine. It'll be fine. It's a big engine. You'll try to be there? Well, I appreciate that. And as long as you've got the notifications turned on, you'll see when I go live. And if not, if you're in my Discord server, which I know you are because I've seen your artwork and I do like it, then you'll see when I go live there too. Notifications go on this app. It goes through Discord. I have a Twitch. I have a Twitter account for the channel that I dedicate to anything relating to the channel, be it uploads, updates, etc., etc. So I mean, you'll know when it happens. It's just a matter of if you'll be free. And if you are, then I'll appreciate you being there. And if not, well, the recording will be up there for a little while, so I'm pretty sure that you'll just be able to tune in whenever you want to pick it up. I'm gonna cut this off right here and work on that section over there first. This is gonna be a big one. I didn't see how long it said that it was gonna take, but this is probably gonna take the rest of this like 3-hour session that I'm doing. I'm trying to aim for like roughly 3 hours on these sessions because I don't want it to be too short, but I don't want it to be too long either since I'm just starting out. And I don't want to overwork myself with a schedule that I can't keep. So we're just sticking to like roughly 3 hours or so unless something comes up. I need to look into finding some background music. I know that there's royalty-free stuff out there that I could play in the background. I just need to find something. Correction, I need to find something that I can actually get to work. I tried having like some like I don't want to say it's generic, but like some decent, relaxing, chill music playing in the background for like whenever I'm going live or whenever I'm like closing up the shop, closing up the stream. But I couldn't get the music to play. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's Streamlabs. It's probably me though. So for now, it's just silent with the little animated GIF of the channel emblem that I made and all that good stuff. But I mean, I don't think that's really important. I mean, it's not like sound needs to go on constantly. That, and if people want to hear sound so bad, then there's always just the stickers and the emotes and stuff that people could just slap up to take up time. And I mean, those work too. So if you want to just play around and just see what kind of sounds are there, you could always just tap the little, I don't know what it is actually. Like, I don't know what the icon looks like because I'm not looking at it right now. But there's these little symbols. There's these little icons that you can click that pulls up a list of stickers and voice clips and stuff, little funny things that you can play if you want to. Something to eat up the dead air you're if I'm not quite live and you want to have something to listen to. Hit the Pro Vision. Okay, not doing so bad. I just realized there's that entire section over there though, so yeah, this one's gonna take a while. Back up just a bit and get this right here. Oh boy, this is gonna be a lot. Then again, I knew that it was going to be a lot when I came into it. The lawns only get bigger. But that also means the pay gets better too. As long as I don't hit the flowers. Oh no, that's... Oh no. Yeah, I could see that was there. But just don't hit the flowers. Make sure not to scuff the ground. Little things like that. And then it'll be fine. I wish that I could be like one of those professional mower. Is it just mower? Anyways, I wish I could be like one of those professionals that like is so skilled at what they do that they can leave like artwork in the grass from the clippings and the patterns that they make and stuff. I don't know if you've ever seen any of those. Like you just look up like lawn art or something. Lawn art, not lawn dart. But if you just look that up, then you see some people make some impressive patterns and stuff just by mowing their yard, which, needless to say, is impressive. Is my... Okay, my tire is moving. The best that I could do is when I mowed my mom's yard, I just did the back and forth and just got like the alternating stripe path down the whole thing. Excuse me. Okay, so just have this little circle here. I kind of wish that you could see the path that you make with the mower a little better. But at the same time, I can understand that that'd be a little too much. At least I think it would probably be too much. I don't necessarily know just how much this game could take. Besides, there's probably some dedicated lawn mower aficionados out there that made mods to where you can see the direction that you cut the grass in or whatever. Actually, I don't know what kind of mods could be for this game, if there even are any. They'd probably be like the somewhat standard avatar replacing mods, like going out on the yard and cutting the lawn as, like we talked about earlier, as Alfred from Batman. Or heck, even get the billionaire to cut his own lawn for a change. Throw Batman out here on a Batman styled lawnmower or something. If there were mods of that existed, I would probably get them just to make it funnier. I say that jokingly, but now I'm actually considering it. Oh god. I'm falling into a rabbit hole I didn't know that existed, and now I'm curious if it actually does. Let's make one more pass around this thing just to get a little bit closer. Alright, let's check the lawn. Looking good. And over here. Yep, that's looking good. Now that that's over with, we can start on this. Oh, this is much bigger than I thought it was. That's what she said. Alright, well, let's start from this angle and work our way by. Just like we did the previous lawn, we're just going to hit around the edges first with the mower. Try our best not to hit any flowers. Save that for the weed eater because I have a bad habit of tearing up plants with weed eaters. Or string, whatever they call it on this thing. I don't know. String something. Oh, it's literally at the bottom of the screen. String trimmer. That's such a weird name, string trimmer. Then again, weed eater is a weird name too because it's not like it's eating weeds unless you put like air quotes around eating and whatever. Tears it up, that's for sure. But that's kind of the point. Oh, by the way, those of you that are up very late and tuning in with us, I hope that you're enjoying yourselves, and keep in mind that if it does get too late or if you get tired, it's not bad to just cut it off and just take a nap. I mean, it's all about, just making sure you're taking care of yourself. I mean, I'm here to have fun and all that good stuff, but I also know that people need to spend some time to recharge too. Just because I'm staying up super late doing stuff like playing Lawn Mower Simulator at like 1:46 in the morning, just because I'm up this late doesn't mean that other people have to be too. But if you are here, then I welcome you. I wasn't prepared for the that's I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything. Certainly didn't say anything that people would, clip or whatever. That's fine. Deja vu. I've mowed this lawn before, higher on the mower, and I know it's my time to mow. And the mowers of mystery, higher on the do 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 do. Oh, what am I doing? Just wait, by the time that I do like week 3 or whatever of Lawnmower Simulator, I'm gonna have like my own cover of Deja Vu singing about mowing lawns. I can see it now because that's definitely something I would do. I cut that a little too early, but it'll be alright. Deception 100, yeah, basically. I mean, what deception? What are you talking about? I didn't deceive anything. Or did I? No, 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 I didn't. 62% at 17, no, 18 minutes. I can see how this one would be like a would be like a 40 or 45-minute mow for like the more, I don't want to say the more seasoned or the more experienced, but like others. I can only imagine how easy this game would probably be with a controller. But I'm not going to do that because that would make it too easy. And I don't want the game to be too easy. I want there to be skill involved. My Mobian pride as a lawnmower will not let me use a controller. It's forbidden. I've complimented this game enough already, but I just want to point out how well the sound design is too. Like, I have the volume turned down pretty low because I'm wearing headphones while playing this, while Vanna's behind me watching YouTube on the other computer. And she's got headphones on too, so she probably can't even hear me. But even still, I have headphones on, so I can obviously hear everything I needed to turn it down some, so I wouldn't blast my ears out with the sounds of mowing lawns and stuff. But even still, like that subtle low hum of the mower running, the blades going at it, and all that good stuff. I don't know. It just feels kind of nostalgic, like in a good way, not like in a blast from the not in like a blast from the past kind of nostalgic, but like a oh yeah, I remember what that sounds like kind of feeling. I don't know. It sounds good. I guess you could say it's relaxing, and the birds chirping and all too. This feels like the game is set in like an ideal world, which I mean, fair play. It's a game. It's not everything has to be post-apocalyptic or riddled with drama or lore or anything. But still, like it's just very peaceful. The only struggles that you have is if you make the struggle, or if you like run over the client's flowers or something. That probably makes a struggle. Do a quick check. Not quite got all of that around me. Okay, snap that. Cut in right there. Where was that at again? There you are. I have you now. Eh, nitpicking. I'll get it with the with the string trimmer, as the game eloquently put it. While I'm thinking about just being random again, but Tuesday night is reserved for like random games. So if you're wanting to see something other than simulator games or Fallout New Vegas, Tuesday's gonna be the night to do that. Just like the other ones, it's gonna be at 11:30 or 11:30 for me, whatever time it dings for you. And I do take requests if I happen to have the game, of course, or have access to it. I don't claim to be the best at anything, and I'm certainly not going to say I am. But, I mean, if anyone has requests or ideas, thoughts that they'd like to see or that they have to share, I'm all ears to at least look them over. I even have like a suggestion box for just that kind of stuff. So if there is any games or content or whatever that you'd like to see me provide, let me know either in the chat, in the suggestion box, Twitter, wherever you could get a hold of me. I'll be listening. Again, I read everything. I think my W key is starting to want to not work with me. I've mowed so many lawns, the W key is like, okay, that's enough. Because, fair point, I've been holding this key down for a while, my finger is going numb, but these lawns won't mow themselves. It's my duty as a lawnmower person, guy. I can't let the people down. I took a sacred oath as a lawn mower, a lawn mower, lawn mower. I sound like a lawnmower trying to go. I took an oath as a lawn maintenance worker to maintain lawns, and that's what I'm gonna do. Check. Okay. If you couldn't tell, yes, I struggle with English, even though it is my first language and only language so far. Okay, just a little bit right here and here. Really? Just a little sliver right there? I'll grab that. 24-minute mark. Getting a quick stretch in. Okay. That's weird. My back is starting to feel all stiff. It's almost like I've been sitting down this whole time instead of mowing lawns. Like, I don't get it. It's so weird. I've been mowing yards for hours, and yet I feel like I hadn't. I don't know. Is this game in VR? I just thought about that. This would be a great game to play in VR. I would actually buy that if it was in VR. Like, I didn't buy this because it was free on the Epic Store, like a few weeks ago, maybe. But if this was in VR, I would actually buy that. I would discuss the financial aspects, of course, before actually buying it. But like, it would definitely be on the table as an expense that I would like to see. I was confused. Like, am I going insane? I forgot I was at the stream and kept hearing. No, Static, you are going insane. I told you, normalcy is overrated. You don't need it. Just throw those simple expectations, those social norms, all that good stuff. Just toss it right out the window. You're here with us now, buddy. Thought you were going, you're insane just hearing me talk. That actually, now that I think about it, if you think you're going insane hearing me talk, that might be a sign you need to go to bed. It is very late, probably, for you. I don't know what time it is for you, but it's late for me. So it might be late for you. So, I mean, stick around, fight, sleep if you want to. I have an ongoing war with insomnia, but it's not a war that others have to fight with me if they don't want to. Oh my. Yes. Oh, you're indeed. Wait, was that like a regular oh my, or was it like a George Takei like a oh my? I don't really know what kind of oh my you were going for there. If you don't know who George Takei is, then that may actually date you. Like, as far as like age or whatever, that might actually say how old you are. It's 12:57 a.m. Right, let me get my eyes. No, we don't need lightsabers. No. We need to cut the lawn, not burn it. We burn the lawn after it's cut. Like, we take the mulch or whatever, then we burn it. Been up since 4 or 5 p.m. Yesterday? How late is that? I have no idea. That's like almost 12. Is that 12 hours? I don't know. It's definitely not a short time, that's for sure. You probably shouldn't be pushing yourself too hard. Like, if you get tired, that's fine. I mean, again, this war against insomnia is my war, and I fight it by providing entertainment, but no one else has to enlist in my cause. Check right here. Okay, doing good so far. I think that after we actually no, let's go ahead and bring up the blades. It's time to get out the string trimmer. Not a short time. George Decay. Well, that definitely says something. It's a Takay, not DK. Probably my accent that threw that off, but yeah, that. Whoa, that's a lot. That's a lot of deleted text. What the world? Is it deleting everything you're saying? Why? You're not saying anything wrong. The dot? What dot? It's the dot. I don't know what the dot is. Are you putting like a period at the end of your sentence and the period is what's making it go crazy? You're running out of Dr. Pepper. That sounds about right. Like it's been a long day. I don't have enough Dr. Pepper to deal with this bot deleting everything I say. I mean the thing is not perfect. I will definitely admit that. It does get important bits though. Like I do have it set for like a profanity filter for some things and making sure people don't post actual links and all that good stuff. But I am sorry that like it keeps bullying you. If it makes you feel better though, it will not ban you. It won't do that. I purposely set it to where it does not ban. It just like insta deletes or spams delete or whatever. Like it will not ban the user. I leave that strictly to like actual users to take care of or myself if I have to because I fully believe in like computer error. Obviously, things can't be fully programmed perfectly, and needless to say that while the bot can fix human error, there's many things that humans can do that the bot can't, like tell the difference between a dot and a link. Apparently, so I'm going to guess that you probably put Dr. Pepper as one word, like doctor, so DR, then the dot, and then you put pepper, but you didn't put a space in it. So that gave off the illusion of maybe a link or something. Because links usually do like some odd words, website, .com or whatever. So it maybe gave off the impression that you were typing a link in, even though you weren't actually. So it probably thought that it was Doctor Pepper, like a website or a URL or something. But I mean, it's not like I can just put in the title or whatever no dot stream where no one says dots because first things first, if I do that, people's gonna drop in just so they can say dots and see what happens. Which, I mean, maybe it'd be funny, that's for sure. Yeah, I guess you just have to be a bit more careful with the way you spell that. I mean, Dr. Pepper does have a space in it, so dr dot space and then pepper. But again, sorry that it wiped your entire message history. That is one thing I did program the bot to do to delete all messages from the user if they break the break the rules on it or whatever. So I am sorry about that. I remember what I said earlier when we were talking about Alfred. Oh yeah. Well, besides him being amazing, what was it you were talking about, or we were talking about? Because I don't remember. Shocker, I know. Ah, my fingers. I might have to look into getting a control. No, 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 that's the easy way. Fight through the pain. If I get anything, it's gonna be like I don't know, like a glove or something. Professional gaming glove. So I can professionally play Lawn Mower Simulator. I will tend to your wounds soon, Mr. Wayne. I'm treating my... Oh, that is great. I can picture Bruce just a Batman for whoever gets confused on it. I could picture Batman laying on like the bat gurney or whatever he has in the Bat Cave, sipping on some bat aspirin or something, and he'd be like, Alfred, where are you? And he'd just be like, one moment, sir, I'm dealing with my puppies. You can wait on the gurney while I water them, or something like that. Alfred, you don't understand. I'm bleeding out. Yes, Mr. Wayne, but my puppies are dry. They need water. Talking about how we would find gardening and mowing grass calming. Yeah, and even now, despite how large the ground is and everything that we've been covering, it's still relaxing. I'm genuinely enjoying this game. Like it's weird. Like I see from the scope of it before I even get started just how large the property is, and I look at open the open yard and I think, oh no, this will take forever. It's tedious work. I don't want to do that. And then I get started on it and I work bit by bit, and I start with the machine, and then this is a machine too, but I start with the mower, and then I move on to the what was this thing? The string trimmer, that thing I'm never gonna remember the name of. Now I'm on this, and it's actually fine. Like I see the percentage just going up more and more. I'm at 97%. It's been almost 40 minutes, and I don't feel like it's been that long. It's surprisingly relaxing how calming this is. I do think it's kind of cool how the weed eaters, or string trimmer, how the blade when it's spinning looks like an energy blade or something. So that's kind of cool. I know that it's supposed to like emulate the string spinning so fast so that it trims the yard. Oh, string trimmer, now I get it. I'm kidding, of course I do it the whole time. But I know that that's what it's supposed to do to emulate that, but it's just a nice touch. We're getting closer. Yeah, I left a lot underneath these longer branches, but I mean, again, I didn't want to run the mower into them by accident because that's something I definitely would have done if I tried to get those any closer. Oh, that looked like it was long enough to be cut, but I guess it's not. that I'm just not looking down hard enough. I can't set the height for this thing like I can with the mower. This thing I just look down as much as I can and it just cuts. Which is kind of weird. Like, I'm a little surprised it doesn't have the option like toggle how low you want to hold this thing to the ground. I know that it'd be weird to like toggle something like that on a person. It's a game still, but at least with the lawnmower itself, it makes sense. You toggle the blade's height and all, but this thing, it's based entirely off of you. Like, you see the blade moving? It's entirely based off of me looking at it. But at the same time, if you're trying to cut a certain height, you want to make sure you cut that height. You put 3 dots, Streamlabs. I'm about to throw hands with you. Oh no. Oh, Static, I'm sorry that Streamlabs is bullying you. I don't know what to say to help you out with that other than just, I guess, just don't type dots. I don't know. I mean, my whole reason for not having links involved anyways was because I was worried about bot accounts that like to roam around stuff to drop links to, I don't know, their to other things that have nothing to do with my content and what I'm doing. Like, I don't need a bot account dropping a link to someone's OnlyFans or something and then just skedaddling as soon as they drop it. So I don't want links, but at the same time I don't know how to make the bot not punish anyone that decides to tap a period anywhere that's not at the end of a sentence. Yeah, angry emote. Yeah, I don't blame you. With my horrible memory as it is, I wouldn't want to. I can't even imagine having everything that I type be deleted and forget what I said because, well, obviously I can imagine forgetting it, but I can't imagine. I don't know. It's just frustrating. I know that, and I'm sorry that it's doing that to you. Truly, the principal needs to suspend Streamlabs for bullying. Am I the principal? I mean, because I brought Streamlabs into this, I'm using it, so technically I hired it? Question mark. But I didn't like actually hire it because there's like no money around this at all. I didn't pay for Streamlabs. I didn't pay for any features or anything. I mean, everything that you see as far as like the the banner, the borders, everything you see, I made, except for the avatar picture that was commissioned, and the animated bits that you see like in the background and stuff was from a video editing software that I did pay for that. But like everything else I did. So Streamlabs, I didn't pay for that. I don't really know how to punish something I didn't pay for. I mean, I guess I could just use regular OBS, but then I have the trouble of not being able to micromanage so much. Well, not micromanage, but like quality control. Is that the word I'm looking for? No, you're the parent, I guess. Yeah, I'm dad. I'm Dad Dara in this situation, I guess. Last thing I need is to have Dad Dara start trending. Okay, how to implement like this chat stuff. I don't know what to say. Just try not to say dots, I guess. If you want to say a dot, then just put the word dot, I guess. Yeah, that'll work. I'd assume it's only for your computer, though. If you're referring to Streamlabs, they do have a mobile app, too. I actually am using the remote controller on my phone so that, because I have this game going in full screen on the computer, So the only way that I can mess with toggling settings and stuff on Streamlabs would be to like pull up like press the Windows button to pull up the taskbar, or like the old Control Alt Delete thing and all that good stuff. I wouldn't have a way to do that without, you know, obviously finding a way to cut the game out. But with the controller, I can, I can change the scenes, I can toggle things on and off and change stuff with my phone, which is handy. This is actually the first stream I've even tried that with, and from what I saw when I started the stream, it looked like it worked pretty fine. So I'm happy with it. You mean oh, you don't know how to do that. Well, the whole the pseudo animated avatar down there is actually it's a program that's done. I think it's like a website called Reactive or something like that. What you do is you put two images into the site. One of them is your static, where you're not talking, and the other one is supposed to be the one to show whenever you are talking. And then you just link your Discord account, and as long as you're talking in a Discord voice chat, like you probably see in my own server now, or not, I might be in the owner's or private stream room or whatever, but as long as I'm in a voice chat on Discord, then it will detect when I'm talking and make it do that. That's the whole reason that I have that tag for VTuber. While I don't have a fancy like 3D or 2.5D rendered model or anything like that, it's still a virtual tuber. It's just not anything like what people would probably. Oh, they're going to flower. It's probably not anything like the people would actually expect to see of a VTuber, because, well, the mainstream of cute anime girls or whatever has just been going like crazy with that content. I mean, whenever you have VTuber models that's like really in depth, like Honey Goblin is a good one. She makes her own models too at that. Then you have people like the V Shoujo and what's the other one? V Shoujo and I don't remember what the other one is. Um, anyway, just professional companies that specialize in having talent made with that. Like a Gura Gura is another one, and I forget which one she's with. But they have entire companies revolving around that kind of stuff. I don't have that kind of stuff. Best I have is just artwork that I paid for and a free little program that makes it look like I'm talking. And it was thanks to Lunar that I even figured out how to do that. Okay, well, it looks like. Sorry about that. You would have some special hand gestures of YouTuber thing, I'm sure. I actually would not have any sort of like special hand gestures, just because, I mean, like, I'm mainly doing stuff with gaming and all. If I did anything, that would be like I'm using this name again. It would be like with the VTuber Honey Goblin, when she made her own model that, like, she drew her model looking like she was holding a controller, right? So, like, you can map controller buttons to have a model emulate the button that you press on the screen. It's actually really cool. But if I was to do anything, it would probably be that, just because, well, I mean, I'm using a keyboard. I'm not doing anything like big or anything like how other ones do. No fill the fuel. Change the blades. And fill the fuel here too. So we finished this entire place in 46. Hey, that's pretty cool. Yeah, we finished that one. What happened? What do you mean what happened? Oh, you mean the sounds? Van, I just had to get some band-aids from the dresser. I mean, from the desk. It's no big deal. But yeah, we finished up this property too. I feel like there should be music playing when that happens, but I probably didn't do it right. Let's see. Vehicle maintenance. 107, not bad. We got penalized for hitting a flower again. And we got a collision? What did we hit? Again, I don't recall hitting anything. So I don't know why it's doing that. Advertising campaign update, social media ad completed. Hey, we got more experience. Nice. And we're level 4 now. Amateur challenge 2. Newcomer rank. Amateur challenge 3. Nice. Heard crashing. Yeah, my desk is mostly metal, so this little drawer right here, you can hear it. It's a bit on the louder side. Anyways, does the game autosave? I have no idea. Oh, that's credits. Well, I don't need credits going, but I appreciate the thought. Anyways, yes, this has been Lawn Mower Simulator for Simulator Sundays. I will be picking this one up again next week on the next Simulator Sundays, unless I have any recommendations. Tell her I said hi if you want, I guess. Okay. Okay. Hey, Vanna. Vanna.
Huh?
Static says hi.
Hi.
She said hi. Again. Yes, I'm going to be playing this again. This was actually really fun. Which is weird to even say about a lawn mowing game, but I enjoy it. It's I don't know what else to say. I'm not even going to do anything else right here. I'm just going to let it go out here and worry about looking into maybe a loan so that we can get a headquarters or advertisements, or we'll worry about all that stuff next time. I'm not touching this again until then, and that's going to be hard to do because I actually enjoy this game. I don't know. Go give it a try yourself if you want to. But I actually thoroughly enjoyed this. And I hope that you enjoyed the stream too. Thanks again, Static, for stopping by, following, and, conversing with me so much. I really appreciate that. And it was fun. I hope that you have a good rest of your night. I'm going to throw it over to the outer card again, and we will call it there. Later.